Good rising, family. Grandest of risings, up for risings, highest blessings, highest bliss. So I want to talk to you about the colon. Now, the colon is, numerologically speaking, the colon is 5. So 5 is all about communication. 5 is all about the elements. It's everything. It's the emotions. And when we're on a spiritual journey and we're committing to ourselves and we really wish to experience the fullness of who we are, the colon plays a highly, highly significant part of this journey to experience the fullness of who you are. This is where the cleansing comes in. This is where the importance of detoxification as a lifestyle comes in. This is where, in the colon is connected to the root chakra, and the root chakra holds memories from when you were a child, from the womb up until around about 7 or 8 years old. And during that time, you express throughout your adulthood different memories and reactions and ways of being, patterns that you have collected during your childhood. Now, these play themselves out in a way that is root chakra dominated. But also, we also have the mind, which is connected to this, okay, because it is the first chakra, and the number 1 is the sun, and the sun is the mind. The number 1 represents the conscious mind. Now, how can we completely experience the fullness of our conscious mind to lead our lives, to access the fullness and to be pure, so that we then are not acting out and playing out all of these different versions of ourselves and patterns and different impressions that we experience through childhood? This is where, the cleansing is so important. We have to do what's necessary to clean our colon. Our colon is part of the intestine. Our colon is also classed as the gut. Okay? So I want you to just look at everything as everything is the mind. Okay? So if the mind is what governs all, and we must master our minds, then we need to look at every intricate detail of what makes up the self, what makes up us, what makes up the human, what makes up the universe, right? In a way that it makes sense for you, okay, on your path, in alignment with your uniqueness, but also in accordance with the fact that you have a human body. So we all have a human body, right? And we have a colon, and we all have the ability to cleanse, to purify, to take responsibility and ownership, so that we can really activate the fullness of who we are. So when we do that, when we clean the colon, because a lot of us are backed up, the colon has a sort of a film that can gather. It's like, mucoid plaque, that's the name. And it's like a film that stays on the lining of the colon. Now, you can eat healthy, okay, quote unquote, you can eat healthy. But if you're not doing the herbal detoxes and taking the necessary supplements that are available, okay, which requires research, it requires you to have some guidance from someone that has experienced that. But when you start to apply these practices and these natural herbs and superfoods and things to clear and cleanse the colon, then guess what? You actually experience more of yourself then, because, like I say, it's all connected to the memories and the mind. So the mind shall be clearer, okay? And you will free up energy. You will experience a release, both physically and mentally and spiritually, and it will assist you in spiritual evolution. It will assist you in experiencing emotional regulation and power, the ability to be able to respond in a powerful manner that's not based around your childhood tendencies and the way in which you believed you were worth the worth that you valued yourself from childhood. And it gets deep, we can go deep. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys because this is so important. And, I've talked about this actually for years because when I first started on my journey, my, awareness was developing and I had massive, massive shifts in my consciousness at the start of this journey, where I was conscious of it. The colon cleanse was a fundamental part of the journey. But now we have so much more options available that can support that as well. So yeah, reach out and let me know if you need some support with this, okay? And have a beautiful day.